Hello, everybody. Good evening. I hope all is well. Listen, when you come into the room, just let me know who's joining so that I can properly speak to you. I'm going to look at my Facebook page to see if it's people on. Hey, Apostle Pat, God bless you. I hope all is well. I hope everything's going well with that doctoral degree program. So I'm not going to be on too long tonight, I think, but I'm coming on tonight, you all, to talk about self development. Tools and books and services that I provide with the Coaching Seed LLC. So my name is Toyinda Smith, and I'm a best-selling author, a business consultant, master coach, public speaker, mentor, and the principal at the Coaching Seed. And so at the Coaching Seed, what we do is we make sure to enhance the employee experience and also increase organizational effectiveness. And so we do that with different programming, different training, a lot of learning and development systems in there. Hello to my sister in love, Apostle Tracy Carter Russell. Carter is a good name. Listen, I tell my husband all the time, Carter is a good name. And hello to Coach Minister Shar Michelle McDowell. That is my mentee, and she is phenomenal. So I do that in the coaching seat, you all. I also provide professionals with proven revenue generating methodologies to become certified coaches, speakers, and facilitators. And I love it. Additionally, you all, we do public speaking courses. We have a speaker certification. And this, at the end of this year, the Lord gave me to help authors to be able to go from book. So take your book and turn it into a signature talk. So, hey, thank you. Hey, Natalie, God bless you. Thank you for coming on. So I'm going to just talk to you all a little bit about the self-development books that we have and also what else is in our store in terms of services and products. I want you to go to thecoachingseat.com because that's really, let me put that in the chat. That's really where you will find the information, thecoachingseat.com. Okay. And if you go to thecoachingseat.com, just go to the store, and that's where the information will be. All right. So I'm going to go on and get started. So, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about, and this has everything to do with our Black Friday sales. And let me tell you this, I forgot. All of our sales, we're doing 30% off of everything in the store for Black Friday. Let me put that in the chat. So it's 30% off of everything in the store. Can y'all put everything in the chat for me? 30% off of everything in the store. 30% off of everything in the store. So I'm going to first start with my first book, which was called The Handbook. Can y'all see that? Maybe I might need to move that other thing out the way. But it's called The Handbook, and it's right behind us. The Handbook to Unleash Your Potential in 6 Practical Steps. This is a handbook that you can put in your back pocket. You can also put it in your purse, or in the South, they say pocketbooks. But this is a book that you can take with you as you are on the airplane, if you do some form of traveling. And even you can read this over your break. Now, listen, you can read it quickly, but there's work on the inside that you'll have to do in order to experience the entire book. So this book is all about moving from stagnation and staleness. I called you stale. Yes, staleness and suppression, moving you away from those places to achievement. And this only happens if you are willing to do the work. If you are a part of the Champion Influence family, the Champion Influence brand, you know that we always say champions do the work. So this book is, it'll help you to do that. And listen, what I found that the most successful people, those people achieve not because they're talented, not because they're educated or financially stable. And yes, we need all of those things, but they achieve because they are persistent. Can somebody put persistent in the chat? They're very persistent about their attempts to win at every area in their life. Before I got married, I had a whole list. Hello, Dr. Brown. Hey, Apostle, my apostolic mentor. God bless you. So before I got married, I said, God, I definitely want a person that's going to compliment me. I want him to be a man, hello, and then also a man of God, right? And I wanted a man that would compliment me. I wanted him to be, because I am a faith-based person, I wanted him to be, listen, a priest. That the man know how to get on his face and pray and get an answer back. I wanted him to be a priest. He didn't have to be a prophet, but listen, you can use the prophetic voice to declare and decree a thing in our life. Hello, and then just be very kingly. Okay. But the biggest thing I said, God, and I want him to be able to put in the work. Champions do the work, because what happens is sometimes you get hit with blows and then you just lay down and die. But I wanted somebody who would be able to put the effort in when the chips were down, to put the effort in when things got tough, to put the effort in when you were rejected with a no, that you weren't just going to be like, oh, well, I guess we can't do it. No, I needed somebody who was going to be in the press the way I get in the press. And so the Lord bless. So I said that to say that this book, The Handbook to Unleash Your Potential, this book right here, it helps you to remain persistent. Why? Because I'm giving you 6 steps that if you follow them, if you do the work, that you will achieve. Okay. And this book, let me put this book over here. This book, y'all, is also available in Spanish. Come on, listen. We have some pretty multi-dimensional people in our coaching program. And so one of our coaches translated this book into Spanish. And so I'm so grateful for him. And I'm grateful for the Spanish speaking coaches that we have in the family. So if you have Spanish speaking individuals in your life, you work with Spanish speaking individuals, I want you to consider purchasing this book for them, because it's going to bless their lives. All right. So my next book that is in the store, and everything on Black Friday, it's going to be 30% off in the store. Where is the store? It's thecoachingseat.com. And listen, let me share with you, you are blessing not only the business, but you're blessing me and also my family. We have 7 kids. They're all pretty much adults. I still feel like my kids are not adults, but technically they are adults, but they're collegians. Okay. So they're still being supported off of this business. So I want you to know that your support is so needed. It is so necessary, and I don't take it for granted. And listen, I don't waste the seeds that you sow. Hello to my mentee, Jasmine. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all share this broadcast out. And I hope this is being a blueprint for those of you all who are entrepreneurs, you're consultants, you have your own book. Okay. So this is all about Black Friday sales. So I want you to prepare your coin, get your money together, because we have 30% off of everything in the store. So every service that we provide, it's going to be 30% off. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this book, y'all. This is my second book, called The Handbook to Dominate Your Confidence in 4 Practical Steps. Now, I wrote this book because when I finally started to unleash my potential, I started to pull back a little bit. I started to shrink back a little bit and become a little scared. Listen, I was a little fearful in different situations where individuals was like, hey, we've seen that you offer this, you've been doing X, Y, and Z. We want you to come to our organization and speak. Woo! And listen, let me tell you, the organization that I got, a little nervous about was opportunities to speak at Amazon. I've had 7 opportunities to speak at Amazon with their affinity groups in different locations, even across the waters. And so I had to come to a place. I had to come to a place where I could dominate my confidence. And dominate your confidence is really about being able to master 4 areas. So 4 V's. Somebody put 4 V's in the chat. I'm going to have to post my receipts, y'all, because I don't want y'all to think that I'm not telling the truth about these opportunities that I've had to bring these resources to the table. I've been able to take this book and become booked. I've been able to take the book behind me and become booked. So I've created signature trainings and signature talks from these books. So I might have to pull out my receipts so y'all will know that I'm telling the truth. So anyway, y'all, I'm acting silly, but this book is really about dominating your confidence. And it's about you mastering 4 areas of your life. So the first V is your vantage. This is how you see yourself. That second V is your voice, how you use it, where you use it, when you use it. The third V is your visibility. Now, this has to do with how your presence resonates in atmospheres. So do you come into a room carrying with you command presence? Or do you come into the room and you just kind of fade in the background? And people who want to do business with you, it may be hard for them to do business with you if you're faded in the background. All right. And that fourth V is your vigor. This is how you invest your time. And so when you're able to master those 4 V's, you begin to be positioned to dominate your confidence. And let me tell you, confidence is not a feeling. Can you put that in the chat, y'all? Confidence is not a feeling, Coach Shar. Confidence is not a feeling. Keep the faith with Tori. Hey, it's not a feeling, Jasmine. It's not a feeling, Apostle Patrick. It's not a feeling, a coach, Apostle Tracy. It's not a feeling, Nana Lee. It's you taking action. And so I wrote this book so that people like myself can continue to take action. This is all about self-development, okay? This is all about self-development, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit. And I want you to know that this book also has coaching cards. So I created, it's about 55 cards here, but I created you all some coaching cards to go along with this book. And these coaching cards, coaches and trainers and facilitators, these coaching cards help you to create the right type of conversation after you finish reading this book and going through the lessons in this book with your group, with your team, with individuals that you are training up to be, listen to me, prophetic voices, individuals you're training up to be speakers. These coaching cards will begin to tap into, and it will cause them to begin to reflect, to begin to be very introspective, and to understand how to master their 4 V's. So the first set of cards is all about your vantage, and this has everything to do with clarity. This helps you to bring clarity to the inaccurate view that you have of yourself. When you have an inaccurate view of yourself, you're not going to move forward. And remember, I said confidence is not a feeling. Listen, confidence is not a feeling, but confidence is you taking action. And so you have to understand, like, how do I see myself? What is causing a concern and an issue for the way I see myself? That second V, let me get there. The second V, you all, is your voice, right? And so with your voice, these coaching cards causes you to bring clarity around what produces voicelessness and how you place your sound in the atmosphere. There is no reason for us to say, well, I don't like speaking in front of people. I don't either, but I still do it. Why? Because I am moving forward in confidence. So this coaching card is very important for those who are called to speak, who are called to release words in the atmosphere, who are called to sit at tables with kings and queens and decision makers. Y'all need to get these cards. These cards are great for your teams and your women's groups. And listen, even sometimes your men's group. Yes, applicable content, Apostle Pat. So your voice, this is clarity about what produces voicelessness in you. We got to deal with that thing. We got to cancel it now because listen, the whole world was created through a voice. Let there be. Your sound solves for a specific set of people. And it's selfish of you not to put your sound in the atmosphere because what you're doing is causing your people to wander in the wilderness. Let me keep going. So that next V, y'all, is visibility. And so we have a set of 10 cards that deal with your visibility. Listen, this card asks you a question. How do you rehearse visibility? Don't forget, I told you that these cards are connected to this book. So you can use these products to really begin to empower and to advance the people that you're called to work with, that you're called to serve. So visibility is clarity around what's hindering you from going into a place with command presence. Come on, Coach Shar. Hey, hello, Apostle Dr. Denise, all the way from the Bahamas. God bless you. Okay, so this is what you can use to help your people advance. And let me talk to the ministers in the building. These two products together will help your leadership teams. It'll help the people in your ministry because when we are confident, when we're able to take action, they're going to be able to take action in planning. They're going to be able to take action in evangelizing. They're going to be able to take action in creating fundraisers and talking about your organization. So visibility. This is clarity around what's hindering your command presence. Okay. And then the last V is your vigor. And this is my favorite one, vigor, right? Because this is now clarity around what's impeding your prioritization of your time. Come on. I'm coming for y'all tonight. You need to get these cards. You need to get the book. But oftentimes, you all, we have been given a vision. We have goals and objectives that we want to meet. But what happens is it's easier for us to do somebody else's work. It's easier for us to spend 2 hours. Come on, Apostle. Hello, James. Thank you for joining. Hey, Taylor. God bless you. Thank you. Hey, Miss Carolyn. God bless you. It's easier for us to do other people's work than run our own vision. So there is a prioritization concern. Something is impeding your prioritization. And so we've got to deal with that. So here's a question. I love this. It is, how often do you put your desires aside to attend to the needs of other people? Y'all, I know I'm telling the truth. Don't try to act like I'm not telling the truth. I know that I'm telling the truth, y'all. So how often do you put your desires aside to attend to the needs of other people? Because you have been given a vision. You have, listen, at the beginning of the year, hello, Pastor Cara, at the beginning of the year, you set all the way from the Bahamas. Listen, the Bahamas is in the building. So you set up a vision. Listen, you were the one who was facilitating the vision board party. You were the one that created the vision board. And then you have the vision, but you have allowed other people's projects and other people's concerns to impede on what you were supposed to be doing. All right. So this book, The Handbook to Dominate Your Confidence, they go with these cards. Okay. These are your Dominate Your Confidence coaching cards, okay? All right. So next, what is in the store, y'all? I'm on here. I'm talking about Black Friday deals. Everything that is in my store, thecoachingseat.com. Coach Shar, can you put that website in, please? Thecoachingseat.com. Everything is 30% off on Black Friday. So you can't go over there right now and get the deal because I haven't released the coupon to you yet. As a matter of fact, I got to get my graphic designer to get the coupon on the page, right? Okay, so it's not set yet, but you will get 30% off of every single service, every product, every shirt, every book that is in the store. So what's next on the list for me to talk about is our coach certification program. So our certification program is both a coach and facilitator certification. Listen to me. Coaches are facilitators and they're also speakers. And this year, the Lord was like, and listen, coaches are authors as well. Can you put that in the chat? I'm sorry, Miss Carolyn, I stepped on your toes. I am so sorry. We're going to do better. All right. So coaches, y'all put this in the chat. We are coaches, we're facilitators, we're speakers, and we're also authors. And so our coach and facilitator certification program is our dates are already set. I think the date is what's the date for our distance education program? It'll be March of 24 and then also June of 24. I wouldn't wait for the June of 24 course because I might not do that one. We'll see. But March 4th through the 31st is our 4-week online worldwide course that you can register for. And let me tell you, when I know that people have a burning desire to become a certified coach and facilitator. And listen, let me just talk to you about my own story. I was tired of potential clients rejecting me, y'all, because I didn't have my coach certification. This is real talk. This is real talk. And this is really what caused me to create, with the help of the Lord, this coaching and facilitator certification program. But I was tired of being rejected by potential clients. I know I had the goods. I know that I could bring to the table. I knew that I could provide actionable outcomes for people and their organizations to shift them to where they wanted to be. But they wanted to see a credential. Listen, people want to see a credential. People want to see a credential. And so I was being rejected by potential clients, and I was already helping clients and also coaching clients to gain clarity and really reach their goals quicker. But secretly, y'all, I was operating in a lack of confidence because I wasn't certified. And so I've been in the same place that maybe some of you all are in right now, where, I didn't know like what coaching method, I didn't know what coaching method to use. I didn't know how to, develop insightful questions or questions that were powerful to utilize in my coaching conversations. And what happens is it decreases your confidence. And remember, I told you, confidence is not a feeling. Can somebody put that in the chat? Confidence is not a feeling. So when I say it decreases your confidence, what happens is it causes you not to move forward. That's a whole problem, because when we don't move forward, then you begin to hinder your ability to bring in income into your home. And if you're a kingdom citizen like I am, I got to bring income into the kingdom because I'm here to advance the kingdom. All the funds that come into my companies and even my home. Wait a minute. For my personal income, I pay my tithe on the gross, not the net. Listen to me. I pay my tithing on the gross and not the net. So I'm one of those people who believe in advancing the kingdom. So it decreases your confidence. And I told you that confidence is not a feeling, but confidence is action. It is action. So it decreases your ability to move forward, to contact other clients, to enlist other coaches. So the good news is, y'all, 9 years ago, I made a hefty investment. Can somebody put investment in the chat, y'all? I made a hefty investment to become a Maxwell leadership coach, speaker, and trainer. And it was the best adult decision that I had made up until that point 9 years ago. Okay. And so I what happened was I became certified with his program. And it was, again, like I said, it was the best decision I had made at that specific time, but it did not remove the consequences of the time that I lost, the money that I lost from not being paid as a certified coach, as a certified speaker, as a certified facilitator. So I lost out. It decreased my ability to bring money into my household at that time. But now, y'all, can somebody say, but now? But now, you all, my confidence is up, of course, and my coins are as well. All right. So Black Friday sale. On Black Friday, you all, we're doing 30% off of our online or distance education coaching program. So I want you to check that out, thecoachingseat.com, thecoachingseat.com. And with that program, you all, we've also created some coaching flashcards for that program as well. All right. So these flashcards are connected to the SEATS model, SEATS. And so we develop a coaching model, or we call it methodology, for delivering your coaching conversations. And so I created those so that our coaches, and we have 77 coaches. Yes, yes, and yes. We are looking to have many, many more. But our coaches are able to use that SEATS, SEATS model, and they're able to transition from being a student to then being a practitioner of coaching. So sometimes when you come out of coaching certification programs, your confidence may be a little low because it's like, okay, I learned how to move through this model, but when I get into the coaching conversation, I mean, sometimes you freeze, sometimes you're like, what did I learn? And so we created these coaching cards for our coachees, and also any coach. This is a good solid coaching model for any coach that's out there who may be struggling with how to really be very intentional and transform your coaching conversation where your person can become their best self. Come on, Coach Natalie, I see you. So inside of this, I'm going to tell you really quickly what the flashcards are about. And again, even if you're not a coach, it will help you to create conversations about taking action at team retreats, at workshops, and I see a lot of ministry leaders on. So in your ministry environments as well, over 50 questions that will assist you to pull from the people that you work with. So this SEATS model, I'm gonna run through really quickly. SEATS, okay, SEATS. So the first S is all about settling the objective. And so what happens, these questions are in place because what we're trying to do is bring clarity to the outcomes and the goals of what your person is trying to meet. So this first S is settle the objective. We're looking for clarity. What is it that they want to discuss? What types of goals do they have set for themselves? That next letter is E. Okay, and that is to explain your experience. So these cards really help to bring clarity to what has been happening in the person's life. Before you can help them to create an action plan, you need to understand what they've been dealing with. You have to understand what they've tried. You have to understand what has been successful and what hasn't. So we move into the E, where they're explaining their experience. And after that, we then move to the A, which is ascertain the strategy. There is a strategy, there is an action plan on the inside of them. And so we're bringing clarity to what direction they can move in. So, like, what choices they have. How can they advance from where they are to where they want to be? So coaches, and everybody should know this if you're a coach, coaches are not telling people what to do. Now, we are going to challenge you. Listen, we're going to challenge you. We're going to make the hairs on the back of your head stand up. Okay, we're going to challenge you, but we're not going to tell you what to do. So the A is for you to ascertain your own strategy. And then the T for the SEATS model is to 10-year task. So this really brings clarity on the action steps and when you're going to move forward. And then the last S is secure accountability, because you need to have clarity around who can help you stay focused. Because listen to me, if you could stay focused by yourself, you wouldn't need a coach. Let me pause. Let me pause. If you could stay focused by yourself, if you could be answerable to yourself, you would not need a coach, and you would be further along than where you are. So your accountability partner is going to help you, listen, to reach those goals. All right. And we also have, y'all, a 5-week public speaking course. Again, this is 30% off on Black Friday of everything in the store. So you have to go to thecoachingseat.com on Black Friday, 12 midnight. It'll be 11:59 on that Thursday. At 12 midnight on that Friday, the sale will be in effect, and it'll only be for 24 hours. So you have to move quickly. All right. So we have that 5-week public speaking course. You all, I taught public speaking at the university for 6 years. Again, I'm certified in this space as well. And I have spoken on many, many, many different corporate and also higher education institution platforms. So 5-week public speaking course. This helps you to be positioned to speak confidently in formal and informal settings. So it's a public speaking course. It's 5 weeks, and it is really amazing. Some of the things that you will get from the course is we'll deal with your speech organization. And I've created a model. Y'all, listen, I have been in higher education for 14 years. I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. So I created a speaking model that helps you to develop your speech content. We'll deal with your vocal and your physical speech delivery. And then we'll also look at core strategies of overcoming speech anxiety. That's a big deal. A lot of people don't want to speak in front of people because of speech anxieties. And we all have them, but there are techniques and there are tools for you to move beyond that. And listen, you have to move beyond it because it's tied into your influence, and it's also tied into your income. Can somebody put that in the chat? It's tied into your influence and your income. And then, you all, what I give everybody who comes into this program, this is the 5-week public speaking course, you get a bonus video that will teach you how to get started on booking speaking engagements. Now, everybody who has already gone through this program, they have said, OMG, the bonus was worth the entire cost of the program. I give more than I receive. I give more than I receive. All right. So for the authors, how many people are authors in the audience? If you're an author, just put a 1 in the chat. I'm an author. Put a 1 in the chat. If you are an author, I want you to open up those ear gates and hear me, okay? And make sure y'all share this broadcast out to people you know need to have a level of self-development and may need some type of discount or some type of help in order to reach their goals. But for the authors in the room, and listen, Jasmine says, I am an author in the making. Absolutely, yes, and yay. You can get this done quickly, okay? So all of the authors in the room, I want you to know that I want to partner with you to turn your book into a published, let me say this right. So I want to help you to turn your book into a signature talk. And I want to help you to secure a paid speaking engagement from that signature talk. Okay. So that's what I'm wanting to do. So this is a half-day masterclass called Book to Booked, BOOK to BOOKED. So we're taking your book and we're going to help you to create that signature talk so that you can become booked. All right. So it's a half-day masterclass. And what we're going to do is we're going to identify the biggest message in your book to help build audience impact for your talk. We're also going to use the Create Champion Conversation speaking model to craft that message. Remember, I talked about this model. We use this model in the 5-week public speaking course, which is the course that is to create champion conversations. So we're going to use that same model to make sure you're crafting your message to its fullest. And then we're going to bring your book alive through commanding the stage with your sound. That course is taking place on December 2nd. Don't forget, I said that everything in the store, including this masterclass, will be 30% off. And finally, you all, I work with my coaches on a coaches anthology. And I do have both of these anthologies are in the store. They are in the store. And I love these anthologies, you all, because when coaches come into my program, I want to not only receive from them, but I also want to give to them. So they have an opportunity to partner with other coaches in our coaching certification program and create what's called a coaching anthology. So our coaching anthology is called the Coaching Posture, and the coaching posture is a posture of humility. And so we talk about our journey to creating winning effects. So how do we help people to win in every area of their life? And so we talk about that with this. And not only is this a published work, but this is also an opportunity for them to take this published work and to create more resources from it. So I'm all about economic development. When people come into my programs, I always create opportunities for them to generate revenue. All right, y'all. So I have said a mouthful, and I think I've been on at least about 40 minutes. So the gist of this conversation is we have self-development tools, services, products in our store, thecoachingseat.com. And on Black Friday, we are giving 30% off of every single product, every single shirt, every single book, every single service that is in the store. So I want you to check us out. I want you to bookmark it. You might want to put this on your calendar. Go on and bookmark it because we are doing that for all of you all. Okay. And I'm excited about it. So my name is Coach Toyinda, and I am a best-selling author. I am a TEDx speaker. I am a woman who really loves to create economic development, and I want you to support my business and my brand at thecoachingseat.com. We are going to have a phenomenal Black Friday sale where 30% off will be given to everything in the store. I want you to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're also on Twitter and Clubhouse at The Coaching Seat. And we're also on YouTube at The Coaching Seat TV. On YouTube. So I will see y'all next time. Make sure you share this out. I'll probably do a few more replays of this entire video, but I want you to get over there and get this self-development, this self-help items, because it's going to help you to be able to produce even more as you move into 2024. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. I wish I had my, y'all, I got to play my song. I hope y'all can hear it. This is my jingle that's connected to my brand. Oh, let's see if I can play it. and leave a legacy. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you can find within the conscious. You wanna be a champion, you gotta do the work. If you wanna be a world dominator,